Please refrain from any harassment or harm towards individuals featured in this video. All content is for entertainment and educational purposes only. Enjoy the following presentation.
Cosplaying may seem like a recent phenomenon, but has actually been around for a lot longer than you may think. In the 1800s, popular author Jules Verne held a costume ball, and to his surprise, many people were showing up as characters from his novel around the world in 80 days. It was popularized soon after, with millions of people cosplaying and attending conventions every year. So let's delve into the good, the bad, and the ugly of the community.
"23-year-old Marianne Oliver Snow, also known as Snow the Salt Queen, was a TikTok personality with over 1.6 million followers. Snow had friends with similar interests, with a close friend being Helen Rose Hastings. On January 17, 2021, Snow, Hastings, and their friends were all sitting around watching Gotham together, drinking alcohol and having a good time, when on the TV, Penguin appeared holding a handgun. Snow commented on how they had a similar gun just like it, so they went and grabbed the gun to show off to their friend group. Snow usually checks the magazine and chamber for any bullets, but this day, they forgot, which was likely to be caused by the drinking. Snow started to point the gun at their friends, joking about shooting them in a playful manner. When Snow held the gun up to Helen's head, she pulled the trigger and Helen fell to the floor. Blood was rushing out and the friends were trying to stop the bleeding, but unfortunately, days after being on life support, the family decided to pull the plug, and Helen Rose Hastings was pronounced dead. Allegedly, in early 2023, after being released on bond, Marianne Oliver Snow was back on social media, posting about cosplaying. Snow was to have court on October 21, 2023, though further information is scarce online. Stalking is not new to the world of cosplay. When cosplayers are dressing up as characters from popular forms of media, there are going to be die-hard fans. Julia J is a cosplayer who in 2019 was attending Anime Los Angeles at the Ontario Convention Center in California. While at the event, 27-year-old Matthew Masume Toyotome was also at the event, but for a more nefarious reason. Matthew was allegedly an obsessive stalker of Julia, so obsessive in fact, that Matthew decided during the convention to light Julia's car and 7 other cars on fire.
I got a good video.
Oh,
We should go.
no, it's perfect.
Are you sure?
Hey, you guys stop recording. Back up now. Guys, back up. Hey, come on. Guys, back up.
The incident occurred early Sunday morning, before 2 a.m., where the manager of Resort Hotel noticed the man covering Julia's car in 2 full cans of gasoline and lighting it on fire. This fire then spread to all the other cars. Julia J is currently on Instagram under the handle @JuliaCosplay, where she shared her experience of the ordeal. Her beloved car, Starlink, was destroyed after the incident, leaving little to be recognized. Julia later purchased a new car of the same year and model and named it Star, which was to be the new stand-in for Starlink. Ruru Sama is an influencer on platforms such as YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram. She has an interest in cosplaying, with dressing up as popular characters such as Viper from Valorant, Harley Quinn, and Misa Amane. She has quite a large following, but with the following and the fans of media that she cosplays as, comes people who feel that they are entitled to her. Per Ruru Sama, while in Korea, she was stalked 4 different times over a 7-day period. This is a stalking every other day. She stayed at a hotel during this time, which was the right move, as she was able to ask the lobby personnel on duty for assistance, such as calling for the police. A known incident was during one of her live streams in South Korea.
觉得新加坡算是还好的。我去韩国因为我自己一个人去嘛，因为我是工作的关系。然后 I mean I love Korea, but Korea is weird. Korean men are weird. 他直接从就是电车嘛下来之后一直跟着我，一直跟着我到我回到我酒店。It's captured on streamer. it was broadcasted online， 而且我的视频的那些人就是一直跟我说，就在 comments， 因为是 live 嘛，所以他就会说 don't turn back， 不要看，不要转过去，他还在跟着你那一种东西。问题是这不止一次，在7天我在韩国发生了4。
The man followed her all the way back to her hotel, to which she asked the front desk to call the police. Luckily, nothing bad came of the stalker that day, but during the rest of her stay, she had, as previously mentioned, 3 more stalkers in that 7-day period. Within the cosplay community, there is a large issue with people being toxic to one another for a variety of reasons. Here are a few examples. Being told you're the wrong body type for a cosplay, skinny and fat shaming, not being pretty enough for the character you're portraying, being called out for not portraying the character properly, and catcalling and perversion towards women. These are just a few examples pointed out that were experienced by multiple cosplayers. But if one person could relate to the vast array of toxicity that plagues the community, it would be Brianna. Brianna Lawrence is no stranger to bullying within the cosplay community. She has been receiving hate ever since uploading cosplay photos on the internet. The hate that is being sent her way is due to her size. She has been called every insult under the sun on sites like Tumblr, where you can remain anonymous, so the hate and backlash were rampant. Here are a few comments that she shared in her article. Remember to clean between the folds and rolls of your fat body. Sometimes things can get stuck in there. A pea can grow to a seedling overnight. Your moist and clammy, overheated body provides an ample environment for its growth. If that ever happens, you can call yourself Mother Nature. Stop taking fat girl angled photos to make yourself look smaller. You're not fooling anyone. Your neck tits look like saggy butts. You give me the courage to put on lipstick. You're teaching pigs to put on lipstick? It's totally a wig. It's a lace front wig. No wonder you have a receding hairline. You need to be proud of your African hair. I've seen your pics with your natural hair, and no wonder that thing looks worse than a 5-year-old unfleshed turd, which is your face, by the way. Go natural. Throw those wigs in the trash, and while you're at it, throw yourself in there too. I would like to let you know that I am one of those people that ironically follow you. I sent you my fair share of Vanon insults, and comforted you the next hour when you published them. You're so pathetic, it's so funny. These comments unfortunately did affect Brianna negatively, but luckily she overcame adversity and is still active online to this very day. With all of these factors in mind, it can be hard for an outsider to want to join the fun of cosplaying. The drama and toxicity of the other cosplayers can be the first thing that aspiring cosplayers would be introduced to, which could eventually turn them away from the hobby altogether. But if someone were to be able to look past the crimes, toxicity, and overall negatives that torment the community, they would be able to find a world of positives that could affect them for the rest of their lives. In fact, it might even save a life or two.
We ain't gonna sleep all weekend. Oh, you know, that's the motto. Drop a few bills and pop a few champagne bottles. Throwing that money like you just won the
Before talking about why people cosplay or the benefits of cosplaying as a whole, I want to talk about Zhang Xin Yu, a postgraduate medical student who was attending the Shanghai National Convention and Exhibition cosplaying as a princess. During the convention, there was a man not looking too well, to which he soon passed out in the street. Zhang sprinted over to help the man, telling the man, quote, "Deep breath, don't move your head if you feel dizzy, squeeze my hand." Zhang called out medical services and was aiding the man until they arrived. It turned out the reason for the man passing out was due to his low blood sugar, as he had only eaten a single biscuit for the entire day. Luckily, the man was okay, and was praising Zhang by telling Zuhao TV, quote, "I'm happy to have been saved by your beautiful sister," unquote. During the encounter, Zhang's dress was soiled in the rain, but the man offered to purchase a new dress for her for free as gratitude for helping him. The positive impact that cosplaying has on people can range from helping a person's mental health to saving someone's life. Dr. Celine Santos, a medical professional, was quoted as stating, "It actually helps people have a sense of community, a sense of family, a sense of creating that meaning and purpose that they might not have somewhere else." There's also a sense of non-judgment. There's a sense of, hey, it doesn't matter what costume you're wearing. No one's going to judge you for who you are and what you've done in the past. You are the person that we see in front of you. This strong statement is reinforced by people in the community, such as with Amber Guzman. Amber is a disabled cosplayer who has muscular dystrophy, which is a group of diseases that cause mutations in the genes of a person, where over time it can cause weakness of the muscles. This can affect mobility, such as in Amber's case. Cosplaying is a hobby that she has a strong passion for, and is able to do it even with the disability. Overall, she says that cosplaying has saved her life. Others in the community share this sentiment, with having stated that their disabilities don't hold them back, and that cosplaying has saved their life. People with mental illnesses also state that it feels as though their mental illness is put to the background while they cosplay. As we saw, there were a lot of different incidents within the community, such as crimes, drama, toxicity, and more. But with that said, a community is a large pool of people from different walks of life that get together to dress up as their favorite character from their favorite form of media. Or they create their own character and they can share it with the world. The hobby of cosplay allows people to leave real life behind for a bit and get immersed in a world of fantasy that can be enjoyed and shared by other people. Overall, this hobby is one that has a long, rich history and is likely here to stay and be prominent